Bias tape is a great way to finish garment projects. Just like its name states, bias tape is cut on the bias, giving it some stretch and allowing it to bend and ease around curves nicely. Bias tape can be single fold or double fold. As you can see, double fold is single fold bias tape folded and pressed in half. The main difference between single fold and double fold is visibility. Single fold tape is only visible on one side, whereas double fold typically encases the raw edge on both sides. Before we make our own bias tape, let's do some math. To make single fold bias tape, you will need to multiply your desired width by 2. For example, to create 1/2 inch wide single fold bias tape, you will need to cut 1 inch wide strips. To make double fold bias tape, you will need to multiply your desired width by 4. To create 1/2 inch wide double fold bias tape, you will need to cut 2 inch wide strips. To make your own bias tape, you'll need a cut of fabric that is roughly 18 inches by 18 inches, a rotary cutter, a quilting ruler, a bias tape maker, and your iron. Step 1. Cut your fabric at a 45-degree angle. You can find a 45-degree angle by cutting from one corner of your square diagonally to another. Step 2. Cut strips using your calculated width. Here's a tip. Make as much bias tape as your square of fabric will allow. Then you'll have bias tape on hand whenever you need it. Otherwise, just cut lengths that will total a little more than the length of what you're finishing. Step 3. Sew bias strips together. Lay one strip right side up on your work surface. Then right sides together, lay another strip on top, like this. Use a seam gauge to help you visualize your stitch line. Pin and stitch. Here's a tip, don't backstitch. This will help keep your bias tape flat and avoid getting it pushed into your machine's faceplate. Continue stitching until you have your desired length. Step 4. Press open seam allowances and trim off the triangles. Step 5. With the wrong sides of your bias tape facing up, feed one end into a bias tape maker. The bias tape maker will fold the raw edges inward and then you'll press it in place with your iron. Continue down the whole length. If you need double fold bias tape, you'll just press this in half. Now you can make your own bias tape. What kind of bias tape do you prefer, single or double fold? Let us know in the comments below. Happy sewing!